Hello, my dear students. Now we are having next question, that is question number 27. Okay, the magnetic field exists in a region given by B vector is equal to B naught 1 plus X by L kk. Okay, this magnetic field is variable. Okay, it is function of X. If we are moving in X direction, the magnetic field is increasing. Okay, that is the main concept of this question. A square loop of edge L carrying current I is placed with its edge parallel to the xy axis. Find the magnitude of net magnetic force experienced by the loop. Okay, so we are considering two axes, x axis. Okay, this is our x axis and this is our y axis. These two axes are perpendicular to each other, and where should be the y direction? Is vertical upward and the z direction is out of this plane of paper. Okay, and we are placing this loop parallel to the xy axis like that. Okay, these edges are parallel to the xy plane. Now considering this current I is flowing like that in anti-clockwise direction. Now, to find the net force, this complete loop we have to divide into four parts. So, this part A to B, okay, now B to C, and C to D, and D to A again. So, we will find all forces on individual edges, okay, with direction. So, first we are talking force on AB, and to find the force on AB, we are moving in X direction. And this magnetic field is variable, so you have to do the integration. Okay, so the force is equal to, first we are taking the differential part, that is the dx. So force on this differential part dx is I into dx into magnetic field B. This magnetic field is outward. Okay, this magnetic field is outward and current is flowing in this direction, x direction. So the magnetic force will be downward direction. Okay, you can use this Fleming left hand rule. Okay, FBI. So this is direction of magnetic field along the z axis. This is direction of current. So the magnetic force will be downward. So all component of this force will be vertical downward. So you can directly use the integration I into dx into B. Okay, and you can integrate this from x equal to 0 to x equal to L. From this x equal to origin to x equal to L. Here the x equal to L. From A to B, here x equal to 0. We are starting from origin, x equal to 0. Now this magnetic field is function of x, so you can put the value of magnetic field, that is FAB. The net force on AB is equal to, this I is constant and B naught also constant. Integration of 1 plus x by L. Okay, the magnetic field is given here. So B naught is constant, 1 plus x, and this k is already we have considered. So 1 plus x by L into dx. Now we are integrating this term. So we are finding I into B naught as a constant, and integration of 1, okay, from 0 to L. Integration of 1 is equal to x, and integration of x is equal to x square by 2 and L as it is. Now we are taking the limit from x equal to 0 to L. Okay, so this force on AB is equal to I into B naught, okay, L plus L square by 2L. Okay, so this 1L will cancel out and the lower limit is equal to 0, so it will be 0. So I B naught, and the LCM will be 3 by 2 and L as it is. So this is the force which is vertically downward. The same amount of force we will find on CD wire also. What is this CD wire? This is this horizontal wire. Okay, okay, this is CD wire, but direction of current is opposite. So what will be the force? Direction of current is opposite, so direction of force will be vertical upward. Okay, on this CD wire. So what we can do, we can again use to find the direction. If you want to check the direction, you can again use the Fleming left hand rule, so it will be vertically upward. Okay, the same amount of force, that is 3 by 2 I B not L and in J cape direction. This is minus J cape direction. Okay, along the negative y axis, it is along the positive x axis, so this will cancel out if you are taking the net force. Okay, now the second part, F on BC. Okay, F on BC. So in this BC, the value of L is equal, value of x equal to L. If you are moving from B to C, there is no change in x. There is no change in x on this. If you are moving along the y axis, x remain constant, that is L. So only you have to put the value of x in the magnetic field. So current I, magnetic field B naught into 1 plus L by L. Okay, and the length of this wire is equal to L. Okay, length of this wire is equal to L. So the force on BC is equal to, this will become 2. So 2I B naught into L. Okay. This, and direction of force will be, if we are again using the Fleming left hand rule, this is direction of current vertical upward. So and magnetic field is outward, and direction of force will be right hand side direction along the positive x axis. So this is the direction of force on BC. This is along the positive x direction, so you can use I cape here. Okay, now if we are taking this DA wire, so on this DA wire, x equal to 0, for complete this D to A, x equal to 0, so only we have to place this x equal to 0, current is equal to 0, magnetic field B naught into 1 plus 0 by L, and length of wire is L. So this F on DA is equal to I B naught L, and the direction will be minus I cape. You can use Fleming left hand rule. Okay, so the net force, if we are just finding the net force, okay, the net force F on loop, okay, is equal to, in vector form, addition of all this force. Addition of all this force are in vector form. This is also in vector form. This is also in vector form. All this force we are taking as a vector form. Okay, so this 2 force will cancel out. This 2 force will cancel out, and we have to subtract this 2. So the net force will be 2 I B naught L into I cape minus I into B naught L into I cape. It is equal to 2I, sorry, this 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So I B naught L into I cape. What is this I cape? This I cape is showing the direction which is along the x axis. So positive x axis. The force will be in positive x axis, in the direction of positive x axis. Okay. Thank you very much.